Hey, what's going on guys, Darius here, and I just came back from the doctor, got some good results, so I'm pretty happy and really eager to make a new tutorial for you guys. And I'm going to teach you today how to make abstract C4Ds, such as this one, or this one, this one, this one, etc. And these are the C4Ds that I used to make this piece and a couple of more. So let's head on into Cinema4D. I'm using R13 Studio. Now, I don't know what version of Cinema4D you're using, but I recommend you use anything above 12, and R13 being the better, because it has a lot of new features and it's really smooth. And okay, I think we can get started. So what I can tell you about Cinema4D right now is the movement. So you have three buttons here. This is, if you click on one, this is going to move the view left and right, up and down, etc. And this button here next to it will move you back and forth, which is zoom in and zoom out. And this one here is the rotate, so you can rotate around your 3D objects. And now let's get started. So we go to our path tools here, and you're gonna choose freehand. And this works just like the pen tool in Photoshop, so it's really not that hard. So let me just zoom out a bit. You can also move around by holding Alt on the keyboard and just using your mouse buttons. Like you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. And yeah, okay. So if you press the middle of the mouse wheel, you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 views. This is the perspective, right, front, and top. And what you're gonna do now is just randomly draw some lines like that. And this is just gonna be one view of the perspective. Now the right, you're just gonna draw randomly like that, and here we go, that too. I think this is a bit too big. Just gonna undo that, make it like this. Okay, and now we press the mouse wheel, the middle of the mouse wheel, while on the perspective view, and this is gonna bring us back to perspective view. And if I rotate around, you can see we have the paths already done. So we need to add 3D shape to this object, and to do that we're gonna go here to this button here, add HyperNurbs object, and you're gonna, if you hold the mouse button on it, you're gonna get a few more options. And what we need here is loft NURBS. And if I added that and just select the spleens with the mouse button, and now these spleens, we're gonna make it a child of the loft NURBS, and it's basically like adding them to a group. And as you can see right now, if I move around, it added the 3D shapes to the splines, so they are connected. And now we have to click on Loft NURBS and just play around with the mesh subdivision. Like if you want less meshes, and if you want a bit more spiky kind of C4D look, you just turn this down. As you can see, they disappear. And let me just find a perfect shape. This looks nice, probably a bit more. Let's see if we can find another shape. And yeah, this looks nice. I'm really satisfied with this. Okay, so now we have to add some HyperNurbs to this shape. And what the HyperNurbs do is basically make your shape more, I don't know, sleek, defined. They round the edges a bit. Let me just show you. So if I drag the loft NURBS to the HyperNurbs, and if you check it now, it looks much more, how can I say, clean. And okay, this is the base that we have now. And make sure you don't touch these settings, because these will mess up your computer if you don't have a strong enough computer. Like if I change this to 5, my computer just crashes right away. So don't touch that. And now that we have our basic shape, we press on the HyperNurbs and press C, and this will make it a full polygon, a single polygon. So if I select it, it selects the entire thing. And now let's just go to our model mode, click on use model mode, and now we can actually move this around and stuff like that. We have the move tool here, the scale tool, and the rotate tool here. And what we have to do is basically duplicate this a bunch of times, and just to make a cool C4D shape. So to duplicate it, you just click on the hypernerves, which is this polygon now, press Control C on the keyboard and Control V on the keyboard, and this will just copy it. And let's just move this around with the move tool. Just click on an arrow to move it left or right, up and down. It's pretty intuitive. And then now let's just grab the rotate tool, just, I don't know, mix it up so it doesn't look too, I don't know. Now we have a basic shape. We have two together and they look nice. Now we can actually group these. So we're gonna select them and then select right click and then go to group objects. And now if I click on the plus here, you will see that it made a group with the hypernerves, the polygons in it. So if you hold Control on your keyboard, yes, and click on the hypernerves and the null, and you will have all three of them highlighted. And now right click on the null and select Connect Objects plus Delete, and this will make it a single polygon again. And now we're gonna duplicate this polygon doing the same thing. Just paste it here, and apparently a lot of people are playing Modern Warfare 3 now, so don't mind that. And I'm just gonna rotate the polygons around, just gonna move them here, and as you can see our C4D is starting to just get a bit of shape. Let me just rotate it like that, and yeah, that looks super. So let me just duplicate these again, copy and paste, Control and V, rotate, and just move around. I'm just gonna put this about here. And right now we have a long C4D, and this is just what we wanted. But if I render it, it doesn't look really good. Let me just show you. And this is not exactly what we needed. We need to add some more materials just to make it stand out a bit. So we're gonna go to here in the material section. We're gonna go to Create New Material, and we're gonna add this to the polygons, like here, 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 and here. And now we're gonna edit this material so it applies to all the objects. So I'm gonna go here and double click on the material, and it's gonna bring out the material editor. And I'm gonna go to luminance, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go to the texture here. I'm gonna click on these three buttons, and this is gonna bring the regular Explorer window, and in here you can add an image to act as a light on the C4D. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. So I'm gonna choose, for example, this blue here. You can add fractals. Fractals are really good on C4Ds. So I'm just gonna select this fractal. I'm actually gonna make a pack available in the description of the video, so make sure to check that out. And I'm gonna click open. And it's gonna ask you to copy it and just select yes. It's always nice to have a backup. And as you can see, it applied it to the C4D. Now we go to color and we click on the color here, and we just take this down until it's not black, not full black, just like a really dark gray. So it's like 33, and then click OK. And this is going to make our C4D just stand out more and look more cool and clean. And now we go to reflection and take it, and this is going to add a reflection to our C4D. We're just going to drag the brightness down to about 10%, and we're going to go to texture and click on this arrow here, and we're going to select Fresnel or whatever it's typed here. And this is just going to add a bit more detail on the borders, and it's gonna make the reflection look more realistic. So I'm just gonna take this down to about 25, yeah, maybe less. Let's see, 18. Okay, let's just leave it at 18. And now let's just close it. And now our material and reflection is applied to the object. Let me just render that real quick, and let's see how it does. And yeah, as you can see, that looks much better. And we need to add now like a scene, so we need to prepare like a mini studio or stuff like that. So what we need to do is add a few planes. So I'm gonna go to the object menu here, and I'm just gonna make a plane, and I'm gonna click on one of these orange squares here and drag it, and as you can see, it's gonna make the plane much bigger. Let me just make it smaller here and longer, and just move it let's see, right about here and up. And this is going to act like a light above the C4D. Look, That looks really cool. And to make it act as a light, we need to add luminance to it. So we're gonna make a new material, create new material. We're gonna add it to the plane. We're gonna double click the material and just simply take the luminance and leave it at 100%. And now we're just gonna close this. And now we have to turn off the default light in Cinema4D. So we're gonna go to our edit render settings or press Ctrl B on the keyboard, and this is going to be a menu where you can edit all the good stuff. So I'm gonna go to output. The presets is here. You can just choose the size you want for your C4D to be. Like I can make it a huge HD 2560 by 1600, and the save is gonna save your file in a format that you want. And what we want to do here is just select the location by clicking on the 3 buttons there. I'm gonna choose the desktop and just add a random name and click save. And the format, you're gonna have to choose PNG, and we're gonna click on options and select interlaced, and then OK. And now we're gonna take the alpha channel and the straight alpha, and this way this means that you will render your C4D and it will not have a background, and it would look just like this. See, no background, it's transparent. And now we go to anti-aliasing and select from geometry to best, and this is gonna give it more detail. And now we go to effect, and we're going to add a global illumination, and this is gonna give a lot of more detail to our C4D. And make sure you, in GI mode, choose IR plus QMC still image, and this is gonna make it look better, trust me. Now we go to options and we untick default light. And so the default light that Cinema4D uses is gone, and we are relying ourselves now on the plane above the C4D to act as our light source. And I'd say that we're done here, so I'm gonna close this, and I'm just gonna choose a nice position for the C4D. And if I click on the button here, and it's gonna render the active project, it's going to make a render, and it's gonna probably look really nice with the settings that I gave you. And what I noticed here is that I forgot to hide the plane above. As you can see, there's like a line above, and that's our plane, our light source, also being rendered with the C4D. And to hide it, I'm just gonna close this project, and I'm just gonna go to the plane and select it. We're gonna go to tags, Cinema4D tags, and then select compositing, and you're gonna get a bunch of settings here, but what really interests us is this one here, seen by camera. And now that it's unticked, the plane will not be seen in the final rendering of this C4D. So let me just choose a nice position for the C4D. Of course, you can add more planes to give it more lighting. You can put one under, and or I don't know, to the sides or wherever you want. You can even change the color of the plane so it lights with a red light or blue light or whatever you want. And I'm just gonna leave it white for now. So I'm just gonna render this C4D in this exact position, and I'm going to show you guys after the video. I'm gonna show you guys after it's done, so you see the final outcome, and I hope you really like it. I'm just gonna probably okay, let me choose another position. This will look nice. Okay, there we go, that looks really nice. Okay, so see you back in a few seconds for you guys, but it's probably gonna take a while for me because I have some high settings selected. So see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back and the render is done. It was done in, let's see, 13 minutes. And that took a while, but maybe because my computer is not the best computer in the world, but yeah, it works. And let me just show you a full view of it. And as you can see, it doesn't have a background because of the settings we did, like remember PNG, interlaced, and straight alpha. And as you can see, the plane didn't render because we hid it with the tag the compositing tag, and yeah, I think it looks pretty sexy. I really like the outcome. I could have done it more complex, more detailed, probably add some more colors, change the light, change the color of the plane so it lights with a blue light or something, like, you know, just make it a bit more spicy. But you can also do that. I just did this fast for the sake of the tutorial. Now I don't know, this is my technique, this is how I make my C4Ds. I don't know, others have other techniques, like I don't know, twisting and bending, default Cinema4D object. But yeah, this is what I use, and I hope you guys learned something from this. I think the tutorial is over, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna make more of these. I'm gonna make a real flow tutorial soon on how to make paint splatters and splashes and stuff. Yeah, that's about it. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please make sure to subscribe to me. I really love new subscribers, and I'm really active, and I will answer any question you have. You can add me on Skype. I posted a video that has all my contact details. It's called the BakaTutorials update and partnership video. And I'm gonna talk about partnership later on. I really don't want to mention it too much until it's here already. So yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later. Bye.